Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be showing you guys my custom LEGO Star Wars Hoth base. So if you follow me on TikTok, you've probably seen this base before, but what I want to do in this video is show you guys a bit of an overview on the base and what I have planned for it in the future. So the time period of this base is going to be during the time of Mandalorian, so after Empire Strikes Back, so the Empire has already fallen, and then before The Force Awakens and the First Order kind of thing. So it's not supposed to be anything like Echo Base, it's kind of my own base. It's just going to be like a little outpost where some rebels can come by. That's why there's only one spot for a ship to land. So without any more further ado, let's take a tour of the base so far. So first we have the brand new X-Wing from this year, and then beneath it is the landing pad, which is actually just an old road plate that they used to make. And right now I just have some minifigures fixing it up and maybe an R2 repairing the engine. So right over here behind the X-Wing we just have some pilots talking and then a box of tools there. In the future I really would like to put some boxes maybe in the corner here that could be stacked up, that some pilots could be like loading or unloading from the X-Wing. I think that'd be pretty cool. Just so it doesn't look empty, because it looks pretty bad right now. But like I said before, this is far from finished. The next part we're looking at is actually the only finished part of the base. So this is obviously the barracks. I have some minifigures set up in there, and all of them are on just little studs like that look just like tiles. So it did take me a long time and a lot of trial and error to figure out where I want these tiles to go, but I think I will end up doing it for the rest of the buildings in the base. And then around the beds I put some drawers, some cupboards, and then a weapon rack. So lastly I'm going to show you guys the door. So I guess I should have started with this, but it actually opens and closes and it slides on those tiles there. So I've never actually made a sliding door mechanism before this one, but it's really easy. All you gotta do is take this piece there and slide it in and out, and it moves the door. And so I'm not repeating myself, that same mechanism is also in that door and in that door there. So moving on to this room, it's a little bit longer than the barracks, and I want to put some monitors, some computers, and kind of a communications area over there. And then on this side of the room, I want to put some chairs around here, and then in this corner can be like a hologram where whoever's in charge can explain the plans of whatever they're doing. And then moving on to this room, it's a lot smaller than the other two obviously, and it's just going to be a little medical area. It's not going to be super big because obviously this base isn't meant to be in a large scale battle, so they're not supposed to have lots of wounded. But I do want to put maybe like a tank that Luke was in the Empire Strikes Back and put it over there, and maybe some beds along there. So I do have this big space here, which I'm not really sure what to do. I know these tauntauns that I have to go somewhere, so maybe a stable, but I think I might have more room to put something else if I wanted to. But I do have to be a little bit careful for space because this is the doorway and I want to have a sliding door there as well. So my plan for the doorway right now is to have a black doorway with interlocking pieces, like angled pieces, kind of like that piece right there, and make it connect in the middle. So as you've probably noticed, there isn't a lot of room on this side because of the medical facility, so what I might end up doing is changing the door design completely, but I don't really want to do that. Or, from this side I just have the door that goes across. So obviously I haven't built any of the outside, but this is where it gets a little bit complicated to explain. So over on top of the blue base plate, I want to have a mountain. So essentially, the mountain will slope down like this, and it'll slowly go into this part of the base, and then on top of the mountain, it's just going to be a flat bit on here where I'm going to put the brand new Imperial shuttle from this year, and then further back, the mountain will kind of go over top of the rest of the base. So down here where I have all my spare pieces is going to be a little battle between the Rebel Alliance and the Empire, or at least what's left of it. So at this point you're probably saying, okay, well that's cool, but why is the Empire here? And the reason why the Empire here is because the rebels I haven't decided what it's going to be, but some kind of intelligence or something that the Empire is looking for, and they're here to come and get it. That's why they have the Imperial ship that I have that will drop down stormtroopers, and then above it I want to put like hanging above this mock will be an Imperial Star Destroyer, a mini version of it that supposedly the shuttle will come from. So these are all the pieces that I have for the mini Imperial shuttle. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot of them. I just gotta see what else I need and how much it'll cost on Bricklink to order it eventually. Okay, so that's all for now for this base. I do have a package coming that has a lot of pieces and minifigures that I need for this mock, so I'll make a video on that. So like and subscribe if you guys really enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching.